We won, we lost, we lost, we won, we tied. Being a player of Genshin Impact is a roller coaster of events, one after another. And after everything that's happened on Twitter with Variza's leaked gameplay, there's nothing official. And while I'm recording this video, the drip hasn't come out yet. People are fighting not only for pixels, but for non-existent smoke, technically speaking. The 5.5 has come out with a lot of new news since beta, aside of what I already told you, that it initially came out of the new sets of Varesa, Aeon Sun, and Duck, of various improvements and new things that will come, and seems like a pretty fun version. Is not an Archon or main version of what can become a region like NATLAN. The end of the 5.7, which after the 5.5 would be missing, just having coincided. Cut down until August we won because we have a version that should be filled right in. Half completely of NATLAN, which seems to be going to be pretty full. A good like, a good audio bed, subscribe, leave good comment for the algorithm. Thank you for enjoying watching channel video. Thank you for all the love and support. Remember that you If you are eating, welcome to invite you to the directs. Leave in the comments that you are eating while you watch the video, or what you do while watching the video. Dishes, cleaning the house, exercising, or some other wild things. Two. Let's go with the new news from 5.5. Let's see a little reminder. I already made you a video other than that you already know each other above. They're leaks. They're always gonna be able to change. Don't do it in your homes, but in a fairly reliable way, for several signs there are. We already have the banners that I think you know. We also have Variza and Aeon Sun. What do? Variza and Aeon Sun, I brought you videos apart, especially one for Aeon Sun. I have not yet brought a video just analyzing the Variza kit, so leave me in the comments of this video. Yes, you want a video just by analyzing Variza's kit, which is the only thing I haven't done yet, and you know. But now, let's go with everything new we didn't know until now, because after I've recorded that initial video with stuff from the beta of the 5.5, now I do. We have a lot more information and it seems very interesting. The first thing is that I don't think so. You knew because it was not officially announced at any developer talk. But at the XAM version 5.4 tour have implemented several improvements of quality of life. Among them, one that interests us a lot to the players, at least for my way of playing and this channel, which is that they have broken their damage of 9,999,999, and now they put a new damage cap in Genshin Impact of 20 million. That of course the first day you put this on 5.4. This is already active. There was a lot of videos and TikToks all over the communities already breaking this damage with many people who have. So the possibility of doing it, they'll be around, thanks to the editors, and some other quality. Life in 5.4, as for example, they changed the button in the character menu to claim Thier. Tips from the permanent, put for example an improvement in the character selection menu for that you get faster, and then when you get out of that menu, you stay in the tab you were in of your own character to select the character you want. This is complex, but basically, enter the character tab and hit the button where it says characters and it appears as this screen here to select whatever you want and along etc. of other things. Now, that's 5.44. 5.5, things that exist so far, and we'll talk about the amount of wishes that you usually want. Well, there's an event where you'll have a free aura run. We didn't know that. But enjoy it because there's a free aura run for whoever likes aura run or wants duper aura runs. A 4 stars decent. Fun. You can play Overload with Shabrews and in Electric Charged with Wool. Tizuki or some strange team maybe today is very much like Fischl. But above all, it benefits teams where the Kari uses the attack, especially with Ale. Chaska for the main Chaska and little more. Auron is a character that I will analyze and there are videos in it. Aside from all this, they've added an improvement on the map, and we've been put new TP forms and markers to access areas that are not on the map. Original of Tivat, i.e. Enkanomiya, Sima, and along, etc. of places where now no longer. You can only enter this menu that you have on the map. that many people seem to forget that exists, and you can go to these places with a special TP where it appears that you can go directly. That's interesting, and you're going to be able to move directly, as I say, from the map. Aside from all that, remember that you're going to be able to lift the wheel and die. It's already confirmed that there will be. I don't think it's going to be possible to max out the status yet. Version closer to the end. But they're going to let us get through the new area, many more pyrocles, many more stamps, and this will be able to max out the status more for more rewards. And you will be able to max the wheel, that the wheel will be able to give us 1 or 2 more frosts for whoever wants to accumulate frosts. Remembering that another improvement of 5.5 is that it will already be possible to implement the improvement in. I explain myself. Remember that in the talk, developers of 5.4 told us that for the 5.5 we're going to put in the frost, that the item you believe at least would assure you that 2U rolls randomly go to the substats you chose, mainly critical probability, critical damage, because it is what you are going to choose, almost all of you. Well, this will be implemented also on the 5.5, and apart from the frost of the wheel that you can choose, and the frost that will be, you can choose directly from the menu of objects to burn up 5-star artifacts. 220 to get 100 points and have a free frost. You can also get from Ren. New frost, as I told you in many other places, of the obsidian gate of the tribe of Tribe. Ianzan, which is the 6th and last tribe, and with it, the constellation of the Traveler. Many people thought that the improvement of frost was 5.4, and I have read infinity of a. Your comments or have commented to me a lot of people directly on stream that you have spent frosts on 540, thinking improvements had already come, but no. Oh. If someone is still planning to spend the frost, please wait for you at 550. Next thing, poor little ones and an F on the comments by the people who did this. There will be a new voice that in theory I think this new. At very least it is to climb Ian-san or Aiza. It is this voice that is around. No, it is not I. It's a voice that's not around because it's a link you can't put, but we'll be watching it live, link down here in the description and on the Discord. A piece of stone with a volcano on the back that within all the designs of the voices that there has been, because it is not the best in the world, but neither are we going to complain about everything. New area of the volcano is an area that has 5 floors. You know that now on the map they also put a quality of life in which you can navigate between the flats of the map area, of lower floors or relatively small maps. You have seen images and others that will not put in this video editors, but on the disc and live we'll be seeing it. But it's got 5 zones, 5 different floors, both down and up. I mean, it really seems like a very worked and very well worked, and I feel like playing it, as I personally know that I like it. Phil, but the proto game, Phil. Well, there are about 80 wishes for free to play. And for people who have blessing and pass the battle, almost. If we don't count the achievements, that not everyone usually makes all the achievements when they come out new. Much less many people are usually of those who have the achievements almost 90 or 99% between. About 110 and 115 wishes with Lunar Blessing and Battle Pass. It has a lot. It has the equivalent of A. The main version within the region. It has crazy but where do these desires come from? You have vision that you like very much that in some videos, you are broken down the usual summary. They come out of the abyss, of the theater, of the recits that they understand within the dates of this version of the store, of the exploration, of the volcano that you will like very much, and reminder for those who have a lot more to explore ancient in other areas of Genshin. Do not leave it for the end when there is a character. Take out those map areas little by little if you like the game and keep it up to date, because you're going to thank him the day you really need the live stream, the maintenance of events, achievements, and most things you know on a daily basis in Genshin Impact, apart from character tests and a lot more. So it has a very full version, and to finish, things you already knew. The banners that from 550 so far are pretty close too. Be safe, they are Vareza Sianyun Shilonen, who has been rowing since 5.1, and has come back very soon. The truth, and it is said that the last character will be 20. The analysis of the 5.5 banners is already this way. I did it another time, but well, those of you who follow the channel a lot and listen to the recommendation that Shilonen was extremely powerful, and you have it, because right now, you have it he. And those who listen to the channel and heed the recommendation that the C2 of Shilonen is Jesus Christ, and of the best C2 of the game, you will have it as well, and now you will not suffer for Shilonen and you can already save or worry about Xianyun or Varesa if you like the gameplay of Descendantis, which I'm seeing in the community that much controversy and a lot of weird story on social media, especially on Twitter. But the reality is that the more time he spends, the more he likes Varesa's character. Yeah, leave in the comments what it really seems to you, whether the opinion is good or bad, as long as you are in respect. And then and finally, as new characters come Varesa and Xianyun. Xianyun is like a kind of dedicated support of NATLAN characters, let's say, until you test it correctly. If you, starting from your C4, can provide all the buffos to characters who are not NATLAN characters. It's not a Bennett 5-star if it doesn't cure well. Don't get confused, and what cures is more like Xiangqiu than a healer character, but it's interesting. It's very good character. Ianzan, especially with the G6, I say, reminds me of a dedicated support, but of NATLAN characters. And the goal of Descendants is to finish, and as you know, there are 2 new sets of artifacts that I commented on in other videos that I have not yet analyzed. Leave me in the comments if you want a video about artifacts, and basically are a set of Descendants that, for example, Varesa, Kain, activate the entire set and give you 100% damage inflicted on Descendants. Gaming can activate not all charges, but a maximum of 75% of damage inflicted on Descendants, which would theoretically improve the Phantom Hunter set. You'll have to try it when it comes out, and Xiao couldn't fully activate correctly the set, which many will ask for it. But I will also talk about the set, and I will comment on it. Towards Xiao, and also another set apart that depends on having no energy. Let's say it's a set that looks like it's made from Mavuika, but 2 pieces gives you 15 cryo damage, so you already know that a lot. He knows if there's still hope that maybe it's for Captain and Captain's gameplay too. Is a gameplay that resembles that of Mavuika without having or using points of energy, but somewhat type of noctambulism points in your ulti. This is all that comes in the 5.5, and I believe, gentlemen, let me in the comments what you think if we win or lose. I think we win. The best version of the world, but it seems to be a pretty full version and quite interesting. And I have an illusion and desire to play it, especially because in this 5.4, there is nothing apart from Furina and Jiangling, which is the 4-3 banner of Sigiyuan and Mizuki, who are carting and lifting the Xiangling and Furina version. There is no more in 5.4. More than the boss's event that will arrive inside. Little and well, you know that I like those kinds of challenges in my community very much, but nothing else. So little more, leave a good like, a good OT, a bed, subscribe, leave a good comment for the fat guy, and thank you so much for enjoying and watching the channel video. Take care very much. Have a very good day, little girls, Night and Kaito.